OpenAI's unusual company structure weakened Sam Altman's position as CEO and left him open to surprise on Friday when he was quickly ousted from the company. It's rare to see founders forced out of a firm they helped co-found. At Uber, for example, founder Travis Kalanick was forced out only after a series of reports on privacy issues and allegations of discrimination and sexual harassment at the ride-sharing company. But Altman and co-founder Greg Brockman, who also left OpenAI Friday, didn't have the power that Kalanick had. "I have no equity in OpenAI," Altman said in a May Senate hearing on AI. Senator John Kennedy's reaction offered some foreshadowing. "You need a lawyer or an agent," Kennedy said in a now prescient joke. The structure of the company helps explain how he was left in a vulnerable position that, as he said on Saturday, left him feeling a little screwed. The easiest way to think of OpenAI's structure is to picture a waterfall. The board of directors sits at the top. OpenAI Global, the capped profit company in which Microsoft invested billions and of which Sam Altman had become the global face, sits at the bottom. There's some stuff in the middle. So let's start at the very top of the waterfall. OpenAI's board of directors, the ultimate decision body and the group responsible for pushing Altman out, controls OpenAI's 501(c)(3) charity, OpenAI Inc. That charity is the nonprofit of which you may be aware. It was established to ensure that safe artificial general intelligence is developed and benefits all of humanity. The company's website says the nonprofit's charter takes precedence over any obligation to generate a profit. In other words, the nonprofit is the priority, while the capped profit OpenAI global subsidiary is not. There's a holding company and another LLC called OpenAI GP, which both give the board ownership or control over OpenAI Global. Again, that's the company Microsoft invested in. It's the one you hear about in the news when Altman talks about ChatGPT developments and whatnot. What's important here is that OpenAI Global had no control. It was the one controlled or owned by all of the other entities in various ways. So now you're probably wondering, why have a for-profit company at the bottom of a corporate structure if everything's just going to be run by a nonprofit? There's a reason for that, too. OpenAI added its capped profit OpenAI Global subsidiary in 2019. The shift was prompted by several things, including a desire to attract top employees and investors with startup-like equity. Remember, if your ultimate goal is to ensure the safe use of AI, you're going to want to bring on some really smart people. And that's tough when every big company on the market is willing to pay them top dollar to work. So if you're OpenAI, you need incentives. Part of that shift to a for-profit model meant reassessing how OpenAI rewarded those employees and investors who gambled on the company.